Hello everybody, Sergeant Soul here, and we're back with How to Rust, and today we're going to be looking at an intermediate house that is almost an expert house, but I wanted to keep it intermediate so it applied to more people. And there's two really great things about this house today. One, it's extremely sturdy, and two, it's very deceiving. It doesn't look like it's going to be a very difficult house to raid, but in all actuality it kind of is. And before we go ahead and get with this build, I want to thank the one member that told me about this idea on our server tonight. They didn't want to be named in the video, but if you're watching this, thank you again for letting us know how to do this so that we can pass it on to our new players and anyone else that's interested in watching. So to start off, we're going to make a medium-sized circle. So we're going to take our triangle foundations and we're going to go all the way around. Now, if you watched Day 7 and the new shape of the tool cabinets, I decided to sink this one in like I did in that video. The height of these foundations isn't too high, so I didn't have to, but I wanted to make sure that I kept things consecutive throughout the videos, and as long as we're having issues with the tool cabinets, I'm probably going to sink as many tool cabinets into the foundations as I can to ensure that even if it's not a height issue, it never will be in the future. So, keeping going from that. Once we have our small circle in the center, we're going to take our square foundations and go along the outside and fill it in with triangles. And then from there, put in our pillars. Now, all of our pillars that are in right now should be upgraded to stone so that you don't forget. Now, later on in the future, if you want to upgrade your base to metal or armored, and you aren't able to access all the pillars, it's a lot better than leaving them as twigs. Because at least as stone, they have a little bit of health to them. Once you have all these upgraded to stone, go ahead and place your twig ceilings on. These ceilings have to be put on right now in this part of the build. If you miss this now, you will never be able to get the ceiling on and you're going to screw everything up. So as soon as you get this far, we're going to start the actual sturdy building process to make this little tiny base into Fort Knox. So with that, we're right back. Okay, so hopefully by now you have your base looking almost exactly like this. If you didn't want to sink this into the ground and you decided to leave it up on the foundation, that's perfectly fine. So from here, we're going to start. I'm going to go directly across from where I put the tool cupboard. You can start at any square foundation you want, but we have to start on a square. So it's going to go like this. According to this player that told me about this, we take our triangle foundations and we go out in a little half circle almost. And then we go an extra one out. Now, the way that he showed me, he went all the way 3 times. You don't have to, you can do it one at a time. But for the purpose of this video, to try to speed things up, I'm just gonna go all 3. So from here, you stand on the 5th foundation that you placed. And we're gonna remove all these previous ones. This is why all the foundations right now are twigs, so that they're easy to remove. If you do not have the remove tool on your server, removing them as twig is a lot easier than removing them as stone. Oh, I removed one too many. Whoops. Alright, let's put that back in there. No. Stay. Alright, so once we get to here, we're going to then take our square foundations, and we're going to go ahead and start placing those. If you notice, it indents a little bit into our base. And that is because of the size difference of the square versus the triangle. This is where the stacking doors mechanic comes into play here. And this is the very first thing that's going to help our base be real secure. So you want to make sure you put your pillars up. Jump over here. We're going to put our doorway up. Bam! There's our very first door. Now, from what I was told, these pillars are supposed to keep this door here. So there's only one way to find out. Let's see, and it did. Awesome. So we can go ahead and remove everything that we had up until this one here. All right, now we're on the second circle. No, I believe, right? Yeah, we're on the second circle now. So again, we're gonna take our square foundations and we're gonna go in, and notice it's a little bit deeper this time. Just enough for one additional door. So we flip around to this side, and if you don't know why we're flipping around, it's so that the door is facing the correct direction while it's in twig form. Otherwise, it's a little difficult to tell if it's facing the right way. From here, we're going to go back out to this one, the very last one, and Let's get rid of all that. Oh boy. Yeah, I did it. Okay. Now the very last one, we're going to go all the way back with squares again. And let's hope I don't screw this up. Place our pillars. Oh, that's okay. Our door frame, and then there we go. We have it in, and I think we're good. Yeah, we need to make sure we have the square foundation sitting there. Now we can remove the foundation that's underneath these doors. The doors will not break as long as these pillars are in. So let's get the remove tool back again. We can get rid of all that. Oh, I'm out of ammo. All right. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Now all that's gone. We're going to go back and we're going to replace this square foundation, because without this foundation here, everything is going to crumble when we start removing these pillars. So I'm going to turn the remove tool off so I don't screw anything up. Make sure you're hitting only the pillars. If you hit the wall, you got to start over again. So remove the pillars. Bam, bam, bam. There. Now, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these to stone now, because all the walls are in, the door frames are in, everything looks great. Our ceiling is up. You cannot place these doors and then the ceiling. The ceiling will not go. You have to make sure the ceiling is up first, which I believe I said in the first part of the video. So we'll do our foundation. Oh, we forgot to do the door frame on the outside here. Come on. Click. There we go. The mouse is acting up today. All right, there we go. Now, of course, we're going to put doors in here, but you're probably thinking to yourself, Sergeant Soul, this isn't very secure. They can see right through this, right? Well, this is why we removed those pillars. Oh, did I forget this one? Or is that upgraded to stone because of the wall? Well, let's find out. We can place our wall right there. And we upgrade that. Bam. Now, yes, you're going to have pillars that are poking out because of the door frames. There's nothing you can do about that. That's just the way the game decides it wants to be. But basically what this does is you have to blow all of these doors in order to get to this wall. Or at least, wait, sorry, no. You have to blow one of these doors to get to that wall. So if they decide that they're going to go straight in, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors. If they're armored, that's 10 C4 just to get through this one single block. If they decide to blow this doorway here, that's 2 C4 if it's stone. And then they blow that wall there, that's 4 C4, and they didn't really get anywhere. They went horizontally instead of straight into your base, which is going to take us to the next part of securing this base, and that is stacking the inside wall here, which will take us about a minute to set that up, so we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. We went ahead and we upgraded all of our foundations to stone. For this base, you're going to want to do this same door design on every single one of these square foundations to ensure that you're getting the most defensive potential possible for a single foundation. Because really, if they're coming through the squares, they're going to have to blow 10 C4 just to get through this. Otherwise, they're going to have to go horizontally through the triangles, and then that's really not going to get them anywhere. Also, if they end up going through the triangle, they're going to get here, and they're going to go, well, what do I do now? They're going to end up blowing this way, and then they're going to see all these door frames, and they're going to have to take quite a few of them out just to be able to get in. So, that aside, we're going to start the triangle portions now. We're just going to simulate that all of these squares are filled up the same exact way these are. So from here, it's actually almost the same exact thing. We're going to take our half circle, go one extra out, then we're going to remove these. Go away, go away, go away, go away. All right. Now, this time, we're going to go one square in, jump across. This is the tricky part here, is now you're going to take a floor, and you want the floor to snap to the twig over there. And it can be tricky to get it just right. Come on. I had you. I know I had you. Oh! Ow! Now! Oh, come on. Yes! Got it. Oh, I got it. Okay. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to take a pillar. Put you there. I said wall. My mouse has been acting up lately. I said wall. Alright. We drop this wall in. Upgrade it to stone. we drop this wall in. Upgrade it to stone. Now that's 2 walls inside of this triangle foundation. So first, they're going to have to blow this wall. That's 2c4. And then they have to blow that wall. That's 4c4. But we also forgot the outside wall. 6c4 just to penetrate this single triangle alone. Alright, now I guess you probably don't have to do this pillar here if you don't want to, because we're not going to be taking this design further up. It's just this first floor, so if you don't want to do the pillar there, it's not going to make a difference. But anyway, so you're going to take that, let's get rid of all this. You're going to take that very same design and you're going to go all around the base, on every triangle, so you're going to make it so that it's 6c4 to penetrate the corners, and then 10c4 just to get through the squares. And this alone is probably going to deter a lot of small to medium-sized clans or guilds or whatever your server calls them, just because it takes a lot of c4 just to get to the inner circle. From here, if you were pretty crafty with building and you know how to make elevators and whatnot, and you go a couple stories up, then you're really going to be challenging these people, and it's going to be a very hard time. I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is. It's already pretty long. I just wanted to show these 2 simple tricks that are going to really make your bases extremely sturdy. This particular one here with the door stacking, it doesn't have to be on a circle base like this. It could literally be on any base that you have. And it doesn't have to be 5 doors. You could literally take this in 5, 6, 7 foundations deep of nothing but doors. And I guarantee you that nobody's going to come in through your front door probably past the first, maybe second foundation. Oh, my mouse is really acting up today. Anyway, I'm going to end this video because my mouse is being real cray. Sergeant Solge here, and this was How to Rust Day 8. I don't know what I'm going to call this yet. I'll probably think of something during editing. And if you liked it and you want to see more tricks like this, please let me know in the comments, or come to the Bare Rustlers server, another modded section of the game, and go ahead and hit me up and say, hey, Sergeant Solge, I got this idea. Can you put it in a video? And I will do just that, just like I did with this one here. Anyway, Sergeant Solge, How to Rust. We'll see you in the next Rust video. Bye-bye! Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like or a comment. If you'd like to see more great videos from the Sergeant Solge and Private Astro YouTube channel, feel free to click either of the videos on the screen.